What? 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 What?
Farewell.
Coiled like a cobra.
Hello everyone, it's me again, Steedoj with another commentary video, because I know all of you love commentary videos. But to be fair, I'm doing this one much earlier in the week, because if you didn't realize, there will be a Fighters DLC for Vegito Blue and Fuse Zamasu, and I don't do Fighters commentary videos, so there wouldn't even be a commentary video later in the week because of that. So yeah, you get the point. Without further ado, this is pretty much just me fighting a bunch of, well, not a bunch of, I would say it's only really one guy who has, like, a very awful, no, actually, well, there's two guys, because there's the Saiyan that comes after this guy. Don't you like early Limit Burst? I like Limit Burst, especially in, like, the first 30 seconds of the fight. Do you know what's better, though? Playing cheap and losing. And that's my favorite part, because it makes you look very, very, intelligent. But yeah, I don't know, I was just fighting this guy. I'm not taking him seriously, of course, because I've already managed to make him Limit Burst so soon. And once you can get someone to, you know, to basically use up their trump card so soon in a fight, you're just like, oh, why should I really care, to be honest? So of course I'm just taking him easy. I'm just, you know, basically not trying until his, you know, Limit Burst runs out. And I'm like, alright, now that it's gone, it's time to, you know, just, you know, end this fight. He mashes block like every generic Xenoverse player. People don't believe you can mash block, but if you can't mash block, then just explain what he was doing when he was behind me. Was that mashing? No, that was obviously skillful button presses, right? Precise timing. That's why he was doing the block animation so many times in such a short span of time. That's what it must be, because you can't mash block it. But yeah, he goes down quite soon because, I don't know, average Xenoverse player. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, actually. You don't need a better reason. I think it's just male Saiyans I fight, actually, in this video. That's weird. A video about cheap Xenoverse players and all male Saiyans. That's confusing. I know, usually I rag on Earthlings. But people seem to think that I think male Saiyans are untouchable by criticism because I use one. No, I do believe male Saiyans are overpowered as well, don't get me wrong. It's just that I don't really use my Earthling in that way. Not my Earthling, my Saiyan in that way. So, of course, you know, I don't have much to say about it. Not to mention, you see way more Earthlings doing this nonsense than you do any other race. Well, mostly Earthlings with female margins. I went way too off topic there. So this guy's not really doing much. He's just, you know, generic key cancel, key stun kind of person. I say generic because you're not special if you do this. You're just really beta. So he's just doing the generic... that move is really annoying. I don't know why it protects you from, like, all directions. It's... oh my god. It just protects you from literally every direction in the game. This guy, credit where it's due, though, you know what, let's just say he forgot his Limit Burst. Because I don't know why he didn't Limit Burst. I'm 100% sure he just forgot what it was, because he was crazy with those stuns and cancels. So yeah. This guy, woohoo. This is the kind of person where I'm like, I mean, I feel like this fight is more evidence to the fact that I'm like, oh, you know, I'm just kind of playing the game, you know, just kind of having fun. And then I'll notice, like, some massive nonsense. Like, just then I hit him way before he started his back hit. And this is when I realized, oh, this guy has fucking, you know, yeah, he's a Time Lord. Because I can't touch him, and he can hit me from so far away. He's just got, you know, that nice time machine connection. That's the kind of connection you should have. But if you're playing a fighting game, make sure your connection is so bad that it just looks like you're traveling through time. That's that's the very least what you should have as an internet. If you have anything better than that, I'm sorry, this isn't the game for you. Play Roblox instead or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm fully aware that his you know, connection is going to be the death of me. So I'm like, alright, I'm just going to go for very safe, high priority things, and I'll wait for him to be deep in an animation before I attack him first. Because there's nothing I can do about connection is bad, so I just wait for him to be... And his back hit isn't monstrously fast, like, oh, this is how you know someone's good, by the way, when they use that ultimate. But they're even better if they limit burst after a stamina break. That's how you know you're fighting the best player in the game. Of course, his piss poor connection could only save him for so long. And of course, I tried to finish him with my favorite combo. Doesn't work, so I had to do it to him. That guy's connection was bad, but the next guy's connection is so bad it actually drags on for the rest of this video. Which is 5 minutes, because, you know, every YouTuber makes 10-minute videos or more. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, at first, this guy's connection is pretty tame. It's kind of hard to tell whether it's his connection or if it's, you know, Goku's priority. Because that's a thing you can... That's a thing in Xenoverse. Goku has so much priority, you can barely tell the difference between his connection and his priority. But yeah, this guy does have bad connection. I mean, just then you saw how... I was going to miss that combo anyways if he didn't limit burst. He was way too high above me because... you know, latency. So yeah, he limit bursts early. I go Super Saiyan 3, which in all honesty is an accident. I actually hate Super Saiyan 3 so much, it's not funny. I still haven't made a video explaining why Super Saiyan 3 is an absolutely worthless transformation in terms of Xenoverse. I mean, it's worthless in Dragon Ball as well, so I guess it's accurate to its source material. But in Xenoverse, it sucks. Like, it's not... Don't even turn it on. So yeah, as you can see, this guy's connection is masterful. He just Ultra Instinct out of a few hits. By Ultra Instinct, I just mean, you know, false hit confirms. Again, his connection is so laggy, he didn't need to vanish then. He probably doesn't know that. He didn't need to vanish then, but... Because he was going to dodge the hit anyways, because his connection lets him do that. But yeah, that's nice. His connection also shows a really masterful display of Ultra Instinct. I think it's about here, where I have a reaction time, I dodge, I do a stamina break. Nope, sorry, it doesn't work. Screw your reaction time, make sure you have worse connection. What's the point of having fundamentals, footsies, meaties? What's the point of having all of those in the game when you can just have, you know, great connection? That's all you need in games, in my opinion. Just have a connection that's really good. You'll just beat everyone. You don't need to be skilled or anything like that. Also, make sure you have high priority things. This guy will show you how great the priority is in these next two fights. Because as bad as Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku are in Xenoverse, I wouldn't say bad, I would say Jiren is more of a good to average character. I wouldn't put him on the level of Rose or Gogeta or Hit. I would just say Jiren is good, and Ultra Instinct Goku sucks, unless if you play defensively. But this guy's terrible connection allows high priority moves like, you know, back hits. Never miss, especially when the back hit is the fastest in the entire game. You literally can't do anything about that, with how bad this guy's connection is. So, yeah, that's awful, that's awful. Again, he's only going for meditations because he wants to land an early power rush. Because again, this guy doesn't like, what is skill? You don't need skill in this game. You just need to have bad connection and high priority moves, and make sure people are stuck in animation so you can hit them with something that, you know, steals all of their health. Oh, also make sure you only do unvanishables. Don't worry, you guys saw the intro, so you know what I mean about that. But yeah, against him, I wasn't really in the mood because I know I'm better than him. I proved that in all the other fights where I beat him. And I was like, hey, you know, I'm pretty upset. By the way, Keystone. Keystone is another essential to all the good players. I mean, you saw all of the other good players in this video that were Keystoning me, right? Who all limit burst super early. And were all trying to use, you know, very high priority combos. You know, Keystoning is a very high skill mechanic. When, you know, when it's associated with other cheap tactics. So again, this guy, you know, he has a nice lag spike, limit burst, because why not? Kinky. You guys saw this in the intro as well. I could have went for another grab, but again, I don't really like killing people with grabs. I guess maybe that's my fault. I should have been smart about this, because this... Oh boy. I don't think it's a perk of this limit burst, because there's been times where I can hit people from behind. So I want to say maybe on his screen he was looking at me, and on my screen his back was turned to me. I think that's the way it was going down. But I still cannot excuse how you hit someone from behind. That was a good joke. Make sure you leave a comment about it. I don't get how you can hit someone from behind and they can perfect block you from the back. People say perfect blocking is a balanced mechanic. Apparently. So is unvanishables. That's also a nice balanced mechanic. I don't know. I want to say to the Xenoverse community, but in all honesty, the Dragon Ball community in general has its issues. So there's that. Of course, dramatic final fight. I was thinking, alright, this guy's got bad connection and I can't really touch him to begin with, so I'll just pick a character that has a faster back hit that I can actually use. I say actually use because if I used Ultra Instinct Goku against this guy, he's so laggy that he would always hit me, and I'm pretty sure the game wouldn't even register my dodges. That's how bad his connection is. So yeah, I'm just like, alright, I'll just use my boy Jiren anyways, because I like using Jiren, and he's got a nice good back hit, which is very good against. I assumed it would be good against someone as laggy as him, but his connection is so bad, I don't think I even get off a single back hit. Actually, I don't even think he vanishes in this. I think he just limit bursts when I beat him up for the rest of the game. I don't remember. Yeah, okay, so here's the limit burst. I think he vanishes maybe once after this. He doesn't believe in vanishing, apparently, even though he should, because his connection is so bad, he can always get away with it. So yeah, again, none of his back hits ever missed. Nice and vanishable, and because Jiren has a great evasive, he falls straight into it. This game is good, by the way. It's a masterpiece. He doesn't know how to play the game, obviously, so he does the wrong stamina breaker combo. Of course. Why would he know how to play the game? Actually, no, this guy doesn't vanish the whole match. Jesus, yeah, because I just do this to him the whole game, and you can see how laggy he is, because he's falling out of stuff. If I wasn't trying to go for the rotational infinite, I would have literally just had him fall out of the combo over and over again. I knew his connection was so bad that I'd be better off doing infinites against him than actually trying to kill him outright, because the connection, my god. If you guys love bad connection, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me, they actually should have released it for Xenoverse 3.